I view it as a workflow solution more because on a day-to-day basis I know where my cars are at, if we're waiting on parts, any parts on back orders. It's been very helpful as far as my production and just making my shop run more efficient.
I think one of the most important tools to have in a body shop is the management system. In my opinion, my shop, I run it as a management system would be as much as the equivalent of about having 6-7 people working in your shop with a lot lower paycheck. But you organize your whole shop, you organize your financials, it gets everything together.
A lot more efficient. I can basically click, I got a report that I need, the information immediately. Whereas before, you know, I'd have to sit there and enter the information into like a Excel spreadsheet before it'd spit it out. Now it's instantaneous.
I think the old days where we had our own servers, unfortunately a lot of time I had to do it myself, or some of the people that they managed it, if they were out of town, and so anything went wrong with the server, it was always shut down. And it's a lot more comfortable with a web-based product, and it's more, I don't have to back it up, I don't have to worry about it, so it's really nice.
Being able to go to the CCC ONE is going to keep me from having to maintain a server. It's keep an IT guy on site a lot to maintain a lot of my software and hardware.
Right away I got excited because of the openness of CCC to develop and listen to users as to what was needed. And once we got the product installed about 8 months ago, we have not been disappointed, and they have already implemented several of our suggestions and more to come as they institute releases several times a year rather than the old once every 2 to 3 years.
Cycle time. You know, that's one of the biggies right now in the insurance industry. They want that car in, they want you touching it immediately, and they want it out the door. And you should want the same thing, because if you've got it in the shop, you're touching it immediately, your cycle time, you know, is perfect, then you're making more money. You can actually repair more cars.
Our cycle time has improved by 3 times, and we have, with some of the insurance company we're with, we're at even majority of the time between 2 to 2.5 days for cycle time. And this has a lot to do with it, because we needed to manage it. We needed to question where the problem was so we could talk about it. And we didn't have that information, we couldn't do it. So we got everything together.
One thing that was great about moving to CCC ONE was the transformation. They did webinars ahead of time, so our whole staff was trained, and the day that we cut over, we were already hitting the ground running, and it went very well. One of the easiest transitions that I've ever been involved in.
I think that it's a very useful tool, and I think that it's on a platform that can be expanded upon multiple times as time goes by. I think that right now I think it's the best on the market. And believe you me, I look.